Was 1998 the year football witnessed perfection? Twice? A year where elegance met explosiveness, where control stood shoulder to shoulder with chaos, where two men, so different yet so unstoppable, redefined greatness at the exact same moment in time. You remember the goals, the trophies, the headlines. But do you remember the feeling? Because in 1998, football didn't just give us highlights, it gave us magic. This is the story of Zinedine Zidane and Ronaldo Nazario in the year that changed everything. The premise is simple. Take two of the most extraordinary footballers to ever exist, place them in the same year, at the peak of their powers, and ask one impossible question. Who was more brilliant? Zinedine Zidane, the conductor, calm, calculated, poetic, a player who didn't just control the ball, he controlled time itself. And Ronaldo Nazario, the phenomenon. Explosive, unpredictable, devastating. A player who didn't follow the game. He broke it. 1998 wasn't just another year in football history, it was their battlefield. Club dominance, international glory, and ultimately the grandest stage of all, the FIFA World Cup. But brilliance isn't always measured in trophies, and sometimes the most unforgettable story isn't about who won. It's about what happened along the way. Because defining brilliance in 1998 isn't easy. How do you compare a midfield maestro who dictates the rhythm of entire matches to a striker who can tear through entire defenses in seconds? How do you weigh elegance against destruction? And how do you tell the story of that year without confronting the one moment that still divides fans to this day? The World Cup final in Paris? Ronaldo arrived at that final as the best player on the planet. Untouchable. Unstoppable. Zidane arrived as something else entirely. Calm. Quiet. Ready. And when the night ended, everything had changed. But to understand that moment, you have to go back. Back to the beginning of 1998. Back to the rise. Zinedine Zidane began 1998 not as a global icon, but as a growing force. At Juventus, he wasn't just playing football, he was composing it. Every touch had intention, every movement had purpose. He floated between defenders, weaving patterns no one else could see. There was a moment in the UEFA Champions League that season, a sequence so subtle yet so devastating. Zidane receives the ball just outside the box. Three defenders close in. He doesn't rush, he doesn't panic. He pauses. That pause, that fraction of a second, is everything. With one touch, he shifts the ball. With the second, he's gone. The defenders? Frozen. The crowd? Rising. This wasn't speed. This was control. This was Zidane. And week after week, he delivered moments like this. No unnecessary flair. No wasted motion. Just pure surgical brilliance. He wasn't